Today marks 50 years since school buses started shuttling school children across Boston. It was part of a court-ordered plan to desegregate the district, but it sparked violent protests. And to this day, it remains an event that influences how Boston is viewed. NBC 10's Malcolm Johnson is joining us live from Boston with the violent story that followed that court's decision. Malcolm?
Colton, we know that there was a lot of violence and anger throughout the city after the court made that decision to desegregate the schools. In fact, I spoke with one man today who says it is still traumatic for him today to think about what happened 50 years ago, just considering all he went through.
When Boston schools were court-ordered to desegregate in 1974, things got ugly quickly.
I remember as a young kid being spit on by white boys, going to Cub Scout, and it was very difficult to go into Cub Scout singing "My Country 'Tis of Thee, Sweet Land of Liberty," but I remember smelling of liquor and spit.
Buses for black students to get to the newly integrated schools were met with racial violence.
Assault on Ted Vance Martin.
Community organizer Lou Feinfer is now leading a tour marking historic locations of the 50th anniversary of the fight for school desegregation.
This is the most important event, I think, that's happened in civic history in Boston in the last 75 years.
Black Lives Matter banners hang in the window here at South Boston High School in 2024. But on this day back in 1974, of the 1,300 black Roxbury students that were assigned to come here, only 100 showed up because they knew they'd be facing difficult circumstances.
We had concern that someone would be killed that day, and if someone had been killed that day, Boston would have had a civil war.
Ira Jackson was then Boston Mayor Kevin White's chief of staff, who supported integration.
All of the school buses were hit with bricks, and the black children were greeted with racial epithets. Bananas were thrown at some of the children.
The children at the now named Excel High School are under Principal Nichelle Gordon's leadership.
I was raised in Don't Walk Through South Boston, right? And I just took that as fact.
And she values how far education in Boston has come.
It's important for students to understand their history and where they stand in history and the strength within the history itself.
And this is history that so many here in this city remember as if it just happened yesterday, Colton. So if you're interested in going on this tour, you can do just that. It'll begin this Saturday, starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, just outside of the State House. We're live tonight reporting in Boston. I'm Malcolm Johnson, NBC 10 Boston.
It's an important date to remember and an important story to be told. Malcolm, thank you as always.